سلام بچه ها، من پلیر وان هستم و اومدیم با یه بازی دیگه به اسم گتینگ اوورید، بازی سم از بانت فادی. بریم پلیرش بدیم. بابا میگن وای خب این بازی قرار پارت باشه، با اینکه من نمیدونم این چرا اینطوریه. کی بیه
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day you, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. You at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Go away and come back.
آقا اگه من اینجا زیاد حرف نمیزنم بدونیم به خاطر اینه که این شرط و پرت نمیذاره.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress always. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designed and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as
های جایی برم به خدا اینو زیاد بازی کنی رو تاثیر میذاره. به من تا حالا اینو بازی که چیو باق شد یهو. وای نه وای آره وای نه وای آره وای نه وای آره برو دیگه.
Anyway, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties. No amount of forward progress, the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of everything.
خلاص اینجا رو تو ترمینا میتونی میرفتم.
Anyway, بابا. You're standing next to this that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way to get over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of confidence. Most obstacles in video game world, you can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make it frustrating. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a player. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts. It's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
بخشید اگه انگشتم میافته رو صفحه این بازی جوریه که وای چه صدمیه بیفت دیگه. وای وای نه اسم منو دیگه نیار، جلو چشم من دیگه نیار. بیا والا بیا بودو. اکشن فوگی چی بودی؟ بالت فوگی. نه نمیشه تو این بازی لام از صبح حرف نزد. وای نزدیک بود. ای بالت فودی به من رحم کن. نمی‌نای. آقا ببین 10 دقیقه بشه من قطع میکنم. الان 6 دقیقه است هم ریکورد میکنم. این 10 بشه من قطع میکنم. من نمیتونم بقیهش بعدا میرم. این دو گفتم 10 قطع میکنم.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
پرتاب نه سیره احمق بگی the fuck. نه ببین آرام بپر واقعا نمیدونم اینجا چه کار بکنم. بیا دیگه سی جی. نه بعضی وقتا با دستاش حرکتی. یه لحظه من دوربین سفر رو چیز ببندم. دوربین چی میگم بهش؟ سلفی رو ببندم الان میام. بودو برگشتم. میدونم خوش برنگشتم. من موکی ببین 10 دقیقه شد. منم میرم دیگه. نمیتونم